Here it goes. Woo! Pulled it right out of my hand. Can you feel that? Feel that fantastic humidity? It makes you feel like you took a shower 5 minutes after you go outside at 9 o'clock in the morning. Welcome to Southern Texas, where we just deal with that on a daily basis. But it is what it is, and it's time to start working on the interior of B-Split. So I'm gonna work on cleaning the carpet today, see if we can get it nice and clean, and before I put it back in the truck. And I also got a couple things done. Well, just kind of one thing done. I was able to get the exhaust manifold fixed on this side, which it was leaking pretty bad, if you remember, ticking really bad. And I also got an air cleaner to work. The factory air cleaner, which is what I wanted to use, doesn't fit the Holley carburetor, and it might with a spacer, but I just decided, you know what, just order a black air cleaner, and looks really good. So I'd say pretty much, other than the wiring inside, the engine compartment's done. So today what I'm gonna do, first I want to fire this thing up for you guys and show you how nice and quiet the exhaust is now. Maybe after I hook the battery cable up, that might help, right? Let's see. Yeah. Now let's see what happens. All right. A little cold-blooded. Come on now. There it goes. But no more ticking or anything else from down here. There's a gasket that goes to the heat riser that was completely missing, and the heat riser was actually kind of messed up, so I had to grind it down flat so it would seal, and then I put a new exhaust gasket on the pipe to the heat riser. So those two are replaced, and yeah, listen to it, man, it sounds great. Not just, you know, engine noise. Of course, you got the glass backs just kicking out back here, but that's not something I'm going to change because it works, you know, so we'll just deal with that for now. And yeah, she's getting to be a lot more done, getting close to be able to try to register it and drive it around a bit, and probably list it for sale. So if you guys are interested in this truck, give me a shout. But I'm gonna back it up and I'm gonna go get the carpet from the storage, I'm sorry, from the garage, and I'll start working on that. Oh, I wish I could have caught that on camera. There's still stuff running. I unfolded this carpet from the C10, and skink, I think that's what they're called, ran out, scared the crap out of me. But I didn't catch it on camera, so you're gonna have to take my word. But anyway, this is the carpet from the C10, and I'm gonna do a couple things with it. I wonder what that's all about. I guess you could pull it out if you needed to. So I've got some purple cleaner, and I'm gonna soak the thing down with some purple cleaner. So I've just got it in a spray bottle. Ori, what are you doing? And then I went to Home Depot. Greg was like, hey, go get this brush that they have there. So I bought this kind of thick brush and a pole. And I'm gonna spray it all down. And I'm gonna rub that purple cleaner in with this. And then we're gonna pressure wash it and see how that comes out. So let me get started on doing that. All right, got the purple cleaner on and kind of all scrubbed in. I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes, and then we're going to hit it with the pressure washer. See some pretty heavily soiled areas. I put more on there, and yeah, just gonna let it soak and then get after it. Watch how much dirt's in this thing. Look at all that. My wife had a fantastic idea, and she's like, let's drape it over something, and that way it'll dry better and we can get both sides without basically saturating with what comes out of the carpet. And she was very right. I took a little video on my phone to show you all the dirt and stuff that came out from underneath it, and it was all on the patio. So this is definitely verified as a West Texas truck. It's been there its whole life. The guy that bought the truck literally put the date that he bought the truck on the SPID card and owner's manual, and he put Lubbock, Texas. So yeah, it's been a West Texas truck for forever, but this came out even better than expected. And basically that's all that was in this carpet, was this heavy dirt soil. And sitting here like this, it's gonna dry out faster, but she was able to get both sides. She wanted to pressure wash it, and she did a fantastic job. I'm very proud of her. So it's kind of already drying in the spot that doesn't have the jute, and you know, it's only been out here 20 minutes. So there you go. Good way to save about $200 on carpet, or $175 or whatever it is. And I'm gonna let it dry, and then think about what I'm gonna do on the cab for B-split, because if you remember when we tore the carpet out, there was a whole bunch of dirt in here too, so it needs to be pressure washed as well. You can see all that, and I'd like to put new door trim and stuff on it. So not trim, but this stuff, the weather strip. So I'd like to clean it all out here, then treat some of the floor with the rust seal that I have, and then kind of go from there. But I'm gonna have to wait till I can get somebody to help me move the seat out, so probably happen when Greg comes back down, and then before we put the carpet in. So it's gonna gonna go pretty good. This thing is turning out really well. I did want to show you guys how well the carpet came out. I've got it in the truck right now, and before we're done, I'm going to show you how I just tested the AC electrical components on this thing, because I want to see if I can try to get the AC to work. But here, let's check out this carpet. Look how nice it came out. All that dirt and everything came out of it. It's not the optimal color, but I'll take it. And man, it looks so nice in here. Like nice, fresh, clean carpet. It was just full of dust. Again, West Texas truck. But I want to show everybody what you can do now that I show you the carpet. I want to show you how much you can get done with just a simple test light and some time on the internet and finding diagrams. And I'll kind of show you guys what I got going on. It's going to be kind of a Cliff's Notes thing. Maybe you can use it on your C10 if it gets that detailed. I don't think it will, but let me show you how the AC system works on this truck using diagram I found off the internet, and I'll try to link it. I don't know how long it'll stay up because, you know, it's not hosted on my website or anything like that. So let's get started with that. Okay, first of all, I think a lot of the younger generation, and I'm not really trying to call anybody out, but when you ask them on the internet when they're having an issue, have you tried a test light? They're like, what? And so just in case anybody's watching that don't know what this is a very crucial, cheap tool that you buy at the auto parts store. It's got a clamp on it, right? Nice and easy clamp, and a sharp end on the other side. Kind of looks like a screwdriver. If I hook the clamp to the ground and I touch the power to the positive side, look at that, light goes on. That's all this is, and all it does is help us test circuits and make sure that they're working. There's very fancy ones, and I want a very fancy one, but I don't have one. But this works. So starting for this AC system, I've got the power hooked up as you saw, and we got a couple things going on here. So we're gonna start at the beginning, which is underneath this dash at this fuse panel, and that's interesting. Let's pull that out. What do you think? I'm gonna go ahead and ground my cable right here. So the whole power for the air conditioning system on this 70 truck, which I think is the same for 67 to 72, starts here at this panel right now. And it says right here SIG, which I'm not sure you can see that, but I'll bring it up there just in case. Yeah, right there, SIG. Okay, and it's the top one that powers, because there's two, or no, actually there's only one. Well, it's this one that powers the AC system. So as long as the battery's hooked up, it doesn't matter if the ignition switch is on or not. If you touch this, you see how my light turns on? That's where our power starts. So we have checked the fuse panel, it works, and there should be a red or orange wire that actually plugs into it, and that's what this is right here. And now that it's plugged in, I'm going to double check that it still has power by hitting the back of it right there. Very good. Well guys, I'm a little bit frustrated. I was trying to be able to film going over the whole process of checking the electrical circuit for the air conditioning. Without two people, I'm just not going to be able to make it happen, because you really got to get up and behind places and kind of go from there. I'm going to give you all a high level overview because I think that might still be helpful, but I'll show you what I've got going on. When I tried to test the air conditioning out previously, the blower motor doesn't work, so I know I don't have power going to the blower motor. So I wanted to check all of the components and see what we got going on, right? So on these C10s, it starts at the fuse panel, which you should know where the fuse panel is, underneath the dash. There's a port on there that says SIG, and you have a plug that plugs in there. It's just a spade terminal. From there, it goes as an orange wire all the way over here to this piece right here, which is the blower motor relay, right? So I've got the glove box removed, I've got some ducting removed. You can get to it really easy. From the blower motor relay, it goes to your fan switch, right? So your fan switch is right here. From the fan switch, there are 3 wires. There's another orange wire, a purple wire, and a blue wire. All of those wires run into this box here, back down in there. So you'd have to take it apart to get to it, but that's where your blower motor resistor wires are. So that's where the resistor is, and that's what helps control the speeds of your blower motor. So when you've got it on high, it's high, medium, and low, right? From there, it feeds back into this blower motor relay, depending on the speed, right? And then I believe this orange wire here, I'm sorry, no, this purple wire here goes all the way out to the firewall to the blower motor. So, hope y'all got that. So if you're looking back in here in the glove box, there's a wire that goes out through a grommet. 2 sets of wires. There's a green one, a big purple one, and a gray one. The purple one I've actually got my test light stabbed into, and I'm going to hit the switch for the fan, and you can see it turns the power on. So I know I have power all the way to here, right? But I don't have power at the receptacle for the blower motor. So I need to get and pull this wire out from the truck, from the engine compartment, and find out if there's a break or something. All right, so I don't have a lot of reason as to why, but I kind of just jiggled the wire some. This is the probe for the power for the blower fan, and I guess after jiggling it, maybe it freed up some horsepower. Obviously, I'm not really 100% sure, but it's got power now, and I'm going to leave this in and see if I can get it in there pretty good. Yeah, I'll leave you all right here, and I'm going to go turn the switch off, and it should turn that off. Did it work? Sure enough, it worked. Fantastic. So, I don't know how I fixed it, but it's fixed for now. The thing is, it's really hard to get that wiring harness out. Guys, it has been a challenge to film today, and I don't know why, but I'm getting a lot of it done. I don't want to share all this stuff with y'all. Let me show you why I have the blower motor out. So I'm going to hook up some leads here. Here's my ground. And I'm going to hook my power up right here. I'm going to hook it up first. I'm going to hold this. And I'm going to jump the battery real quick and show y'all what's up with this blower motor. That's even better. Hear that? So while it's working, the bearings are gone in this thing. So I have another one here, and I'm gonna go get it and working on getting that thing replaced. Let's try this new one out and see if there's any difference. There it goes. Woo! Pulled it right out of my hand. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Cool. Let's get this sucker in there. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see if we have a blower motor. I'm gonna turn. I was already on. Whoops. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, buddy. Heck yeah. Let's go over here so we can feel it out of this one. Oh yeah, that one blows pretty good. So that's high, medium, low. Oh, fantastic. We might get some Freon and hook it up and see if it works. It'd be crazy if it does. I'd be shocked if it does, but it's worth finding out, right? So anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. We're really close just to being done with this. I'm happy that I got this done because now I can get the seat in it and put the final touches on it soon. So thanks for coming along. Thanks for being patient with me in B-Split. We do have some other things that we still have yet to work on. Poor boat, we're having a hard time finding a good motor for it, but we're not giving up on that yet. And I know a lot of people are wanting to see it, so stick tight. We're gonna work on the Dakota soon, and I might be taking this thing somewhere this weekend, and if we do, I'll film it and show you guys. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook at the RacerXGarage. Check out our merch online. You can go to our website, racerxgarage.com. Until next time, you know the deal. Y'all be good.